Hi everyone, I'm Estela Casas with ABC7 and thank you so much for inviting me to read across America. I chose this book, Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon, and it's written by Patty Lavelle and illustrated by David Catrow because this book tells about being short, like me. So let's start. Molly Lou Mellon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." So she did. Molly Lou Mellon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Smile big and the world will smile right alongside you." And so she did. Oh, look at those buck teeth. She's cute though. Molly Lou Mellon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Sing out clear and strong and the world will cry tears of joy." And there she is with her buck teeth singing with a frog. And so she did. Molly Lou Mellon was often fumble-fingered. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too." So she did. She likes to have fun. I do too. Then Molly Lou Mellon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends and start in a new school. Oh, that's going to be a challenge, you think? On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. Then the game started. Molly Lou Mellon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, "Wow, she's good." And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. There's Ronald, and there's Molly. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky-Tooth Beaver. Molly Lou Mellon took out her pennies, stacked them high on her teeth, and smiled as big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish, as you can imagine. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Molly Lou Mellon sang out, "A quack," so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards and hit his head and have to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Donald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made the snowflake all wrong. But Molly Lou Mellon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. And all the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Mellon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. He's a lot taller than her, can you see? That night, Molly Lou Mellon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. "Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Mellon." Y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. It is so important, boys and girls, for you to read. I read every single day. I read a lot of news stories, newspapers, books, and it's so important because it takes you to a different world, and it also shows that you're educated and that you can have a conversation with anyone you want about anything. And books open the world to you as well. So read.